choosing between a safe traditional path and a sudden impulse to rewrite the rules of a vital relationship today requires immense courage. The pressure to perform clashes with a deep emotional need to retreat into the comfort of a familiar sanctuary as hours pass. This friction stems from the moon reaching its peak in Cancer, while several planets gather in the sign of Capricorn. On this Sunday, January 4th, 2026, the moon occupies 28 degrees of Cancer while forming a precise sextile to Uranus in Taurus. Simultaneously, the sun aligns perfectly with both Venus and Mars in the disciplined sign of the mountain goat to create a powerhouse of focused intent. Madame Zodiac notes that such a concentration of earth and water energy creates a rare moment of structural rebirth for the wary soul. Some will find the courage to build lasting foundations, while others may find themselves trapped by their own rigid expectations during this transit. The stars reveal a different path for each of the 12 signs as they navigate these potent and shifting cosmic waters.
My dear Aries, your Sunday begins with a powerful surge of energy that demands you balance your private life with your public ambitions. Mars, your fiery ruler, is currently situated at 15 degrees 22 minutes of Capricorn, driving your focus toward long-term structures and professional discipline. This placement in your 10th house of career suggests that even on a day of rest, your mind is busy plotting your next big move. You might find that your patience rivals that of a yogi in traffic, but only if you channel this intensity into constructive planning. The moon crosses your house 4, the one of family, roots, and your inner sanctum, which creates a pull toward home. This lunar influence asks you to nurture your foundation so that your public branches can grow even higher. You should take a moment to check the plumbing or simply enjoy a quiet meal with those who know the real you. The sun's conjunction with Mars today adds a layer of heat to your interactions, making you more assertive than usual. Be careful not to steamroll over the feelings of your loved ones while you are busy conquering the world from your living room. The moon's trine to Neptune offers a softening influence, allowing you to dream big about your living situation. You might find yourself browsing real estate or imagining a complete redesign of your personal space. The stars advise putting your phone in airplane cosmic mode for at least an hour to truly reconnect with your roots. This is a day where your drive meets your sensitivity in a unique dance of productivity and care. Remember that even the strongest warrior needs a comfortable tap to sleep in at night. Your daily advice: create a physical boundary between your work thoughts and your home life to preserve your inner peace. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell.
My sweet Taurus, the celestial configuration today invites you to share your wisdom with anyone willing to listen. Venus, your beautiful ruler, is sitting at 13 degrees 36 minutes of Capricorn, harmonizing perfectly with your earthy nature. This transit encourages you to look at your relationships through a lens of stability and shared values, rather than just fleeting passion. You may find that your morning coffee can feel like it is your day's best friend, giving you the boost needed for deep conversations. The moon crosses your house 3, the one of communication, short trips, and intellectual exchange, which stimulates your curiosity. You might feel a sudden urge to call a sibling or a close neighbor to discuss a project that has been on your mind. This is a wonderful time to write, journal, or even start that blog you have been contemplating for months. The Saturn sextile Uranus aspect is particularly potent for you, helping you bridge the gap between your traditional methods and your future-forward ideas. You are learning that being stubborn can be a virtue when it protects your most innovative concepts. The moon sextile to Uranus in your own sign suggests a pleasant surprise involving a local outing or a piece of news. Stay open to changing your plans at the last minute if a more interesting invitation comes your way. Your ability to ground the erratic energy of others will be your superpower today. Don't be surprised if people flock to you for advice on how to stay calm during the storm. Celestial recommendation: document your most eccentric ideas today because they actually have the legs to run a long race. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context. If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps. My lovely Geminis, the stars are focusing your brilliant mind on the tangible results of your many talents this Sunday. Mercury, your quick-witted ruler, is at 4 degrees 1 minute of Capricorn, urging you to speak with more authority and less fluff. This serious tone might feel a bit like wearing a suit to a beach party, but it serves your long-term interests perfectly. You are being asked to evaluate how your skills can be converted into lasting security. The moon crosses your house too, the one of personal resources, finances, and self-worth, highlighting your relationship with the material world. It is a day for counting your blessings and perhaps your coins as you look for ways to increase your stability. You might find a clever way to monetize a hobby that you previously thought was just for fun. The moon's trine to Neptune suggests that your intuition regarding money is particularly sharp right now, so trust your gut feelings. However, the sun's conjunction with Mars in Capricorn warns against impulsive spending on status items that you don't actually need. Even your credit card might feel the cosmic pressure to stay tucked away in your wallet today. Focus on the value you bring to others and how that can be sustained over the coming year. You may receive a compliment that reminds you of a talent you have been neglecting lately. Use this Sunday to reorganize your physical space to better reflect your current worth. Your daily advice: audit your subscriptions and small expenses to ensure your energy isn't leaking out through forgotten digital holes. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate the bell. My cherished Cancers, the universe is putting you exactly where you need to be, at the center of your own life. The moon is in your sign at 28 degrees 57 minutes, reaching a point of emotional culmination and personal power. You are likely feeling everything with double intensity today, which is your natural state, but amplified by the cosmic tides. This is a day to prioritize your own needs over the demands of everyone else in your circle. The moon crosses your house 1, the one of identity, physical appearance, and first impressions, making you magnetic to others. You might find that even strangers are drawn to your nurturing aura as you move through your day. The sextile from the moon to Uranus suggests that a sudden change in your personal look or attitude will be very well received. Don't be afraid to show a side of yourself that is a bit more rebellious or unconventional than usual. With Jupiter retrograde in your sign as well, you are reflecting on your personal growth over the last few months. You may realize that you have outgrown certain habits or self-perceptions that no longer serve your spirit. The sun's conjunction with Venus in your opposite sign of Capricorn brings a focus to your partnerships, highlighting a need for balance. You are learning how to be your own person while still being a devoted partner or friend. Use this energy to set a gentle but firm boundary with someone who tends to take up too much of your emotional space. Your daily advice: treat yourself to a ritual that honors your body and your spirit, such as a long bath or a walk in nature. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell. My beloved Leos, the sun may be your ruler, but today it is asking you to shine its light inward rather than outward. The sun is currently at 14 degrees 8 minutes of Capricorn, conjunct both Venus and Mars in your sector of hidden things. This heavy Capricorn energy suggests that your greatest victories today will be won in private through discipline and self-reflection. You might feel a bit less social than usual, preferring the company of a good book or your own thoughts. The moon crosses your house 12, the one of spirituality, dreams, and the subconscious, which deepens your connection to the invisible world. This is a perfect day for meditation, dream journaling, or any form of psychological exploration. You may find that your intuition is working overtime, providing answers to questions you haven't even asked yet. The moon's trine to Neptune enhances this psychic sensitivity, making it easy to pick up on the moods of others. Be careful not to absorb too much external noise and keep your energetic field protected. Even a lion needs a cave to retreat to when the world becomes too loud or demanding. You might uncover a secret or a hidden talent that has been buried under your daily responsibilities. The sun's conjunction with Mars gives you the internal strength to face a fear or a habit you've been avoiding. This is not about public glory, but about the quiet satisfaction of mastering your own inner landscape. Celestial recommendation: dedicate time to a creative project that you don't intend to show anyone yet, just for the joy of the process. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context.
If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps.
My precious Virgos, your social conscience and your desire for community are taking center stage this Sunday. Mercury, your analytical ruler, is at 4 degrees 1 minute of Capricorn, helping you structure your long-term goals with surgical precision. You are in a phase where your ideas need to have a practical application, or you lose interest in them. This is an excellent time to network with people who share your high standards and your work ethic. The moon crosses your house 11, the one of friendships, groups, and future aspirations, making you the glue that holds your social circle together. You might be asked to organize a gathering or provide the voice of reason in a group chat. Your ability to see the small details that others miss makes you an invaluable ally in any collective project. The moon's sextile to Uranus suggests that an unexpected encounter with a friend could spark a brilliant new idea. Stay open to unconventional people who challenge your usual way of thinking about the world. With Saturn and Pisces in your relationship sector, you are also learning how to set healthy boundaries within your friendships. You don't have to be everyone's personal assistant just because you are good at it. The Sun-Venus-Mars conjunction in Capricorn supports your creative endeavors and your romantic life as well. You might find that a shared goal brings you closer to a partner or a potential love interest. Your daily advice: connect with a group that aligns with your deepest values to feel a sense of belonging and purpose. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate the bell.
My elegant Libras, your public life and your professional legacy are calling for your attention today. Venus, your charming ruler, is at 13 degrees 36 minutes of Capricorn, conjunct the Sun and Mars in your 10th house. This creates a powerful drive to be recognized for your hard work and your unique aesthetic sense. You are not just looking for a job. You are looking for a calling that offers both beauty and structure. The moon crosses your house 10, the one of career, reputation, and public standing, putting you in the cosmic spotlight. Even if it is Sunday, you might find yourself thinking about your professional trajectory or how others perceive your authority. This is a great day to update your professional profile or plan a strategy for a promotion. The moon's trine to Neptune suggests that your professional goals should also satisfy your soul's need for meaning. You are realizing that success is hollow if it doesn't allow you to help others or express your creativity. The moon's sextile to Uranus could bring a sudden breakthrough regarding a work-related problem or a financial matter. You might discover a more efficient way to handle your daily responsibilities that frees up more time for your personal life. Remember that your reputation is built on the consistency of your actions, not just your words. Don't be afraid to take the lead on a project that requires a balanced and diplomatic touch. Daily advice: reflect on your long-term legacy and ensure your current actions are building a foundation you can be proud of. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell. My intense Scorpios, the stars are expanding your horizons and pushing you to seek a higher truth. Mars, your traditional ruler, is at 15 degrees 22 minutes of Capricorn, giving you the stamina to pursue a long-time educational or spiritual goal. You are not interested in surface-level knowledge. You want to master the underlying structures of the universe. This transit makes you a formidable student or teacher, as your focus is unshakable today. The moon crosses your house 9, the one of travel, philosophy, and higher learning, stimulating your wanderlust. You might find yourself researching a trip to a place with deep historical or spiritual significance. If you can't travel physically, a deep dive into a complex subject will satisfy your restless mind. The moon's trine to Neptune in Pisces enhances your ability to connect with your intuition and your dreams. You might receive a message through a synchronicity or a powerful dream that points the way forward. The moon's sextile to Uranus in your partnership sector suggests that a partner or close friend might have a surprising perspective that shifts your worldview. Stay open to learning from those who are very different from you. The Sun-Venus-Mars conjunction in your communication sector ensures that your words carry weight and passion. You can convince almost anyone of anything today, so use this power wisely and ethically. Your daily advice: engage in a philosophical discussion or read something that challenges your current beliefs to expand your mental boundaries. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context. If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps.
My adventurous Sagittarians. Today, the focus shifts from your usual outward exploration to a deep dive into the mysteries of transformation. Jupiter, your expansive ruler, is retrograde in Cancer at 20 degrees 53 minutes, asking you to look back at how you handle shared resources and emotional intimacy. You are learning that true growth often comes from the inside out through the quiet work of healing. The moon crosses your house 8, the one of transformation, shared finances, and deep emotional bonds, highlighting your most private connections. This is a day for honest conversations about money, trust, and the things you usually keep hidden. You might find that facing a deep-seated fear actually makes it lose its power over you. The moon's trine to Neptune suggests that you can find great peace through forgiveness or spiritual release today. The Sun-Venus-Mars conjunction in your second house of values suggests that your self-worth is being rebuilt on a much firmer foundation. You are realizing what you truly need versus what you have been told you should want. The moon's sextile to Uranus could bring a sudden insight into a health matter or a daily habit that needs to change. Small shifts in your routine can lead to big transformations in your overall well-being. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you are feeling overwhelmed by the intensity of your emotions. You are discovering that vulnerability is not a weakness, but a different kind of strength. Celestial recommendation: review your joint accounts or insurance policies to ensure everything is in order and reflects your current needs. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate the bell.
My steadfast Capricorns, with so many planets in your sign, the world is looking to you for leadership and stability. Saturn, your disciplined ruler, is at 26 degrees 22 minutes of Pisces, helping you soften your rigid edges with a touch of compassion and imagination. You are finding a way to be both strong and sensitive, which is a rare and powerful combination. This Sunday is all about how you relate to the most important people in your life. The moon crosses your house 7, the one of partnerships, marriage, and open contracts, bringing an emotional focus to your one-on-one relationships. You might find that a partner needs more of your time or emotional support than usual. The Sun-Venus-Mars conjunction in your own sign makes you incredibly attractive and persuasive, but also perhaps a bit intimidating. Try to lead with your heart rather than just your logic when dealing with loved ones. The moon's trine to Neptune allows you to see the best in others, fostering a sense of unity and shared purpose. The moon's sextile to Uranus in your 5th house of creativity suggests that a spontaneous date or a fun activity could revitalize a relationship. Don't be so focused on your goals that you forget to enjoy the journey with your companions. You are building something lasting, and the quality of your relationships is a key part of that foundation. Your daily advice: practice active listening today to truly understand the needs of those you care about most. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell.
My visionary Aquarians, your focus today is on the fine-tuning of your daily life to better support your big dreams. Uranus, your innovative ruler, is retrograde at 27 degrees 51 minutes of Taurus, prompting you to rethink your approach to security and physical comfort. You are realizing that your environment has a huge impact on your mental clarity and your ability to innovate. The moon crosses your house 6, the one of health, daily routines, and service, urging you to take better care of your physical vessel. This is an ideal day to plan a new workout routine, organize your workspace, or meal prep for the week ahead. You might find that even your morning coffee can feel like a sacred ritual if you approach it with mindfulness. The moon's trine to Neptune in your 2nd house suggests that your health and your finances are more connected than you think. Investing in your well-being will pay dividends in your productivity and your self-esteem. The Sun-Venus-Mars conjunction in your 12th house suggests that you are working on something behind the scenes that requires a lot of discipline. You may be preparing for a major launch or a personal transformation that isn't quite ready for the public eye. Trust the process and don't rush the incubation phase of your projects. Your ability to see the future is your greatest asset, but you must stay grounded in the present to make it a reality. Daily advice: clean your physical or digital desktop to create a clear space for new ideas to land. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context. If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps.
My soulful Pisceans, the universe is inviting you to play, create, and express your unique magic today. Neptune, your ethereal ruler, is at 28 degrees 58 minutes of Pisces, heightening your sensitivity and your artistic inspiration. You are a walking antenna for the collective consciousness, picking up on beauty and pain in equal measure. This Sunday is about finding a constructive outlet for all that emotional energy. The moon crosses your house 5, the one of creativity, romance, and children, making it a day for joy and self-expression. You might find yourself drawn to a hobby that allows you to lose track of time, like painting, music, or gardening. The moon's trine to Neptune creates a direct line between your emotions and your creative output, so don't be afraid to get a little messy. The moon's sextile to Uranus suggests that a sudden spark of inspiration could lead to a very unconventional and successful project. If you have children, their perspective might be exactly what you need to see a problem in a new light. The Sun-Venus-Mars conjunction in your 11th house of community suggests that your friends are ready to support your creative dreams. You might find that a group setting provides the structure you need to bring your visions to life. Don't hide your light under a bushel. The world needs your specific brand of compassion and imagination right now. Your daily advice: spend at least an hour doing something purely for the fun of it, without worrying about the end result. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate the bell.
Sunday, January 4th, 2026, marks a significant collective transition where our emotional foundations are tested against the reality of our long-term structures. The moon, at the very end of Cancer, forms a stabilizing sextile to Uranus in Taurus, while the sun completes its intense conjunction with Mars and Venus in Capricorn. This configuration creates a palpable tension between the desire to retreat into the safety of the past and the urgent necessity of building a more resilient future. Observation shows that the general atmosphere is one of serious reflection, coupled with a sudden realization that certain emotional habits have become obsolete. The day highlights the struggle to maintain personal integrity while meeting the heavy demands of social or professional responsibility. Those who manage to integrate their need for nurturing with their drive for achievement find themselves at a distinct advantage as the day concludes. Madame Zodiac perceives a world collectively deciding which traditions are worth keeping and which are merely burdens to be set aside. The path forward remains open to those who honor the wisdom of their feelings without letting them dictate every structural choice. The stars now prepare to shift their influence toward the practical tasks of the upcoming week as this cycle of reflection closes.